Hello guys, and welcome to Star Wars Zero Company. This is going to be a brand new game for the channel, and a type of game that we haven't really played much of any before as well. So this is going to be interesting, and it's probably going to be one of the first really good Star Wars games in a good while. So I'm really excited to get into this as a bit of a Star Wars fan myself, so this is going to be interesting. Now, I have done a couple of tests on this just to make sure we get through the tutorials and so on, so that I have a decent idea what the hell is going on, but not much more than that. So this is going to be a relatively fresh experience. So let me just say this right out of the gate, and especially for those of you coming in later in the VOD as well, like, if you want to watch a full-time video gamer who does this for a living nail this game, then, you know, you're probably going to want to watch something else. But if you just want to watch somebody playing this game and to see what the experience is going to be like, and, you know, yeah, maybe or maybe not get destroyed on some of the harder difficulties, well, I think we're going to have a bit of fun. So do stay tuned for that. Now, first things first, let's get loaded into the new campaign. And I was thinking that we will go for the harder difficulty. So I'm thinking maybe we'll start hard. That seems entirely reasonable. So in hard difficulty, I think, of course, enemies are tougher and deal more damage, but also the Bacta tank is disabled, which I think is going to matter further down the line when we're going to need to heal some of our team members and so on. So I think the main difference is that healing the team members just takes longer. But with that said, we're going to leave permadeath on, so if characters die, well, they die. And speaking of characters, by the way, you can make your own custom characters in this game eventually, just once you get past the tutorial and so on. So if you're watching this and you really want to make your character that I can bring into the series, and you want to watch him die spectacularly at some point, then, you know, do feel free to add his name to the chat or, you know, the comments or whatever, and I'll try to implement that character into the series. And maybe he'll die, maybe he won't die, but, you know, let's see. I will not intentionally kill them, but, you know, if they die, they die. So it is what it is. Now, with that said, let's get going.
Is it as bad as they're saying?
7 more worlds intend to secede. The Senate will announce it in tomorrow morning's session. That's only the headline. Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system. The planet's about to become a battleground.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Hawks.
Seems familiar.
They were a rising star in the Grand Army, captained the 100th Clone Company, under Jedi General Pong Krell.
Right, I've read about them. Weren't they dismissed after leading their company into that massacre on Antine?
That's what they put on the news. Whatever happened, Hawks went private. Built up their own intelligence outfit. Zero Company. Take a look for yourself.
Alright, cool. So here we can customize what is essentially the main character of our campaign. So we can essentially change what kind of, well, their species, I suppose. And we can pick and choose from a few different ones. Now, do note that when you create a custom character further down the line, you will have more options to choose from. So then you can choose like clone troopers, and there's going to be a few more options. So for now, these are just the options available to the main character of the game. But for me, I think we're just going to keep the custom appearance, or the one that's already in, the default one, because why not? I mean, it looks kind of good, so we'll go with that. No need to complicate things needlessly. We'll just run with this. No need to spend any time on, well, if it's not broken, let's not fix it. So in terms of specialization, so there is one thing that I have noted. And now let's see if we can find that in here as well. So the one thing that I have noted, okay, yeah, here's the scout. So the scout will give you Advantage. Let's see. It will give you... So, assess threats in the target area, granting advantage for each enemy in the assessment area. And provides 20% chance to gain +1 advantage when this operator defeats an enemy. So, the thing that I have noticed, which I was mentioning before, is that advantage is extremely important down the line. It's essentially the ability that builds up over time that lets you use some of your more advanced abilities as well. So the more advantage you have and the quicker you can build it up, the more damage you're going to be dishing out as well. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to choose this particular specialization for this guy. He's going to be with us on most of the missions, I think, but I'm sure we can adjust that as we see fit down the line. But for now, this guy here is going to be, let's say, in on most of the missions. So we'll want to have him to give us as much advantage as we possibly can. In terms of weapon class, again, since if we go back and we see that when we damage an enemy, we can make them spotted, which essentially it's good for us, right? And it's bad for the enemy. So the more of the enemy we can hit with this skill, the better, right? So you see chance to hit penalties and from range and smoke and so on are ignored when attacking spotted units. So that's actually really good for setting the rest of the team up to do some good damage down the line. And the weapons, if we look here, they work in the way that the blaster rifle, you can shoot up to 2 times in one go. So you have 3 action points consistently throughout the game. And this gun will shoot and use 1 action point the first time you shoot, and it will use 2 action points the next time you shoot. So effectively you can shoot twice if you don't do anything else. This one will use all of the action points that you have remaining. So the amount of action points you have remaining when you shoot the gun determines how much damage you're going to do. So if you use this guy and then forget that you actually needed to move somewhere else after, then you're kind of screwed because you just burnt all of your action points on shooting your gun. And this one will consistently use 1 action point for every single attack. So it doesn't do that much damage. It doesn't really do that much critical damage either. But in terms of getting the maximum amounts of shots off in a round and setting the team up for doing more damage, I think this is a really good choice and a really good combination with the skills that we were looking into before as well. There is a sniper rifle here as well. It's got some really good damage. It does decent critical damage as well. I think we'll probably want to use some people with snipers down the line as well. But they do require 2 action points to fire, so you will only ever be able to shoot the gun once, unless you fill up your action points with some skill or other, which, you know, we'll see more about that later. So for now, I think we'll go with the blaster. We'll just keep this, you know, keep this the default setup, because why not? And off we go. So what's this? It's gibberish, is it? Excellent. Perfect.
They're exactly what we've been looking for. Skilled, experienced, comfortable in a war zone.
Known operators include former Separatists and Syndicate associates. I'll grant you skilled, but a band of crooks led by some washout?
Fathom and the Coil aren't sitting on their hands. With Seralonis under threat, our window's closing. We take a risk, or we lose.
Agreed. Contact Talks via proxy. I'll clear the funds.
in front of crap. Pilot, look out!
Oh yeah, that's some Star Wars feels right there.
You still got it, old man.
Where's our evac, Cap?
Got a signal out. Ride's on the way, but it's gonna be a minute. How we looking, Cab? Cab, you hear me?
Hurry makes hurty. The slow working means the fingies keeping.
Good for you, Pops. While we're all wearing blaster bolts for neckties, you'll still be able to do your arithmetic.
Getting hot over here.
Keep on it, Papa. We're gonna buy you some time.
Swear to God, that blue guy is so heavily medicated, he doesn't even know what day it is.
We've got flankers. Get to cover, Cap.
I think whatever medication that guy's on, we could all use some of that. Alright, so we're gonna power through most of this tutorial here real quick as we can, but I will try and explain some of the concepts as we go along as well. But for now, it's just usually point and shoot for the first couple of enemies here. But there's some really cool details here. Like if you watch what's actually going on here, you can see that unlike in other games where they'll just be static, the enemies are actually shooting each other as well, which I just find to be a really cool detail. Like you can see they're actually fighting. So even if you're just sitting here doing nothing, it kind of looks like there's stuff happening on the screen, which is really, really cool. And you can see this guy already has an injury. So if you press the button to inspect the guys, you can actually see that we have a debuff from this guy being injured already, and you can see some of the stats that the guy has as well. Right, so we'll have him try and attack this guy. And seeing as this guy's behind full cover, it's going to be real difficult to hit him as well, so we only have a 40% chance of hitting him. And now you can see that the terrain actually gets destroyed as well. So when you're behind cover, that cover can actually get destroyed. And you can see there are some really cool destruction effects as well. So it's actually really, really cool. Now we're going to do flank on this guy, which negates the cover for this guy, which means that we'll be able to do a lot more damage for this guy, and we have a much better chance of hitting him as well. Why? And I love it that they've brought the droid sense of humor into the game as well. Like the battle droids have already always had a really good sense of humor, and I just love those guys. They're always excellent. Alright, fantastic. So now all we need to do is just blast the final guys that remain.
That's teamwork.
And you can see now, all we did was fire the gun, but we used all of the 3 action points. So that's back to what I said before about that particular rifle spends all of your remaining action points when you fire the gun. So if you have 1, then it shoots for 1. If you have 2, 3, and so on, it shoots for all of them. So that determines how much damage you're going to be able to do with that gun. So now with this guy, we'll just move this guy up closer. So you can see here, once we move this guy around the map, you can see the percentage on the droid there changes as well. So where you are on the map dictates how likely you are to hit the guy as well. So we're just going to move up here and we're going to shoot the guy. Done. Dead.
We did it.
That's fantastic. Back to Mr. Medication over here.
Never doubted you for a second, Cabby.
The client gets their you got it. What about the rest?
I reckon it's up for grabs.
You want to do the honors, Pops?
3-4, pry the door.
There goes your score.
Cab, check for more of those things in there.
Cab, no checky. You.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. I guess that's what we're after.
Company coming.
Eyes up. Look alive.
All right, guys.
Let's make this quick.
The enemies are getting set up here, so
Separatist mercs? Guess
Excellent.
they're pretty fond of that hollow fuck.
Let's show them what we can do.
So now we're gonna set up these Overwatch zones. So any enemy that moves through this blue cone there, if they move through it, take any action inside of it, our guy's gonna be able to react to that and shoot them. And so we're gonna set up one here as well. And now we'll be able to see the effects of that as the opposing team takes their turn as well.
They're not getting past me.
Yeah, dead.
I'm pinned down.
Hold tight. Moving to flank.
So we're going to move out in the flanking position here, and then we're going to take out this guy on the side here, or do some damage at least.
Not bad.
And now you can see by taking damage, his Overwatch was cancelled as well, so the rest of our team can now move up and start their own attacks. Now, there's going to be a melee attack on that guy, which may not be the best tactical decision, seeing as how he's going to be stuck in the open like an idiot. But we'll take it.
Take this!
Excellent. Alright, so now we can use another team member to rally this guy. So let's go ahead and do that.
I got you, buddy. Cab, Trick, get a move on.
Let's hustle, Pops.
And with it still being the tutorial, of course, a lot of this stuff is sort of mandated. You can't really choose what to do here. So I think we're going to move up here, and we're going to take a shot at this guy over here.
Feels good.
Bang. I think we're going to focus on this guy for now. So let's see. Are we going to move these guys up as well? How far can we move these guys before that becomes a problem? So from here... Well, there isn't really that much else we can do with these guys. So let's go ahead and do that. And move these guys up a bit closer to the action. Now, can we... How much damage does our melee do? It doesn't really do that much damage, does it? And it's not really a good hit chance. So we'll move over here with this guy as well. And then we'll take our shot at the guy. Yeah, and that'll be fine. And now we're going to take a couple of shots with the remaining guys here as well. Yeah, and look at that. Fantastic. This guy, is he even going to be able to hit the other guy? It doesn't look like it. So, if that guy moves from cover, we'll kill him. Or we'll take our shot. I think so. We'll use the Overwatch. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Oh, and you can see the cover getting destroyed there as well. That's really good. As, like, well, it's not good for us, but it's really good in terms of the fact that it's cool that stuff is getting destroyed on the battlefield. So we'll move this guy up. This is now going to be very much a flanking position on this guy, so we'll be able to hit him fairly easily. So that's going to be excellent. Now, I think we're just going to do the same with this guy as well. Surely, yeah, that's going to be a 100% chance to hit as well, so we'll just mow that guy down. Oh, yeah.
Almost them all.
That'll be that.
Gates onto Hawks. Ready to go?
We've been ready, Mevo. Where are you?
Looking for somewhere to land that isn't swarming with separatists.
There's a platform up ahead. We'll meet you there.
Oh, and this is another really, really cool detail about the game as well, and something that I'm kind of excited to see how this pans out later in the game as well. But you actually move your character around in the third person in the game. So kind of similar to Mass Effect and some of these other third-person games as
Take a
well.
look.
So I think this is just a fantastic little detail where you can actually move around, you can actually look around the scenery rather than being completely stuck to the top-down view. And look at that crashed ship over there, that is really cool. There's really, really cool environments here.
If we want to get out of here, that'll have to move.
So I really enjoy this combination of top-down sort of turn-based action and moving around in the third person when you're in between combat and so on. That's actually really, really cool. It's a really nice detail, actually.
Oh, good.
Excellent. Grenade out.
Let me do what I do.
Boom. Dead.
Good well, my friend. Now for the
So that's one of those abilities that you're going to have later as well. So we're quite limited in terms of abilities now during the tutorial, but once we get like a mission or two down the line, we'll be getting a lot more abilities. So now it's going to be doing the Overwatch ability. So yeah, this guy's going to use the Overwatch ability. And the really cool thing about the Overwatch is that, or the backup ability rather, is that it always hits. So once this guy is now set to provide backup, as long as we can hit the guy, the backup ability is always going to hit the shot, regardless of where they are. So the question is, are we going to move this guy closer? No, we're just going to shoot, yes. Okay, that's a hit. And you see that's an automatic hit from the other guy as well, so that's a really, really cool detail. That's actually quite excellent. Now, this guy wants us to shoot the barrel, so we'll do that. Boom. Has some nice effects as well. Look at that, the fire on the ground and everything. It's really, really cool. Oh, and this guy can actually shoot again. Yeah, so shooting again is going to burn. But we're too far away though. Can we? So that's at 65% chance, but that's going to burn both of the remaining action points that we have. Oh, fuck it. We'll just do that. And now this guy. Okay, we can move him there, and he's going to be able to shoot after moving as well. So we'll do that. We'll definitely shoot the guy. Excellent. Excellent. That's a good miss. But the guy is no longer in cover. So what's our chances of hitting here? 65%. Well, we'll take it, I think. Actually, can we hit the guy with our pistol? It's a 75% chance of hitting. And we should be able to take 2 shots, right? Since we have the 1 action point per shot. Yeah, look at that. So, should have actually done that sooner, because in theory, yeah, you can see now that this guy's now been spotted. So if we inspect the guy, you can see he's got the spotted debuff. So it's going to be a lot easier for our guys to hit him now. So if we look at this guy, and he's been injured twice, which, by the way, has some major debuffs. So you can see that he's now got a massively reduced chance to hit as well, now that he's been injured. And that stacks for every injury. So he's actually, you know, not as likely to hit. But thanks to the debuff on this guy, well, I was about to say we may just hit him still, but you know, no such luck. Alright, our friend over there missed as well. So let's just go ahead and kill this guy. Yeah, dead. Excellent.
Hard-fought victory. Clear.
Landing pad's just ahead.
Alright, back to third person. I was waiting for a cutscene there, but yeah, we're back on third person. Oh, and look at that. That's actually really cool. You can move through the battlefield and look at the carnage you've left behind. That is such a cool detail, and you can see the weapons they were carrying and everything. This guy had a blaster rifle of some kind as well. Oh, that is really, really cool. That's actually an excellent detail. That was really cool, actually.
We have to move that crate.
That looks like a control panel.
On it, boss.
Invisibility, is it? That's excellent.
Where'd he go?
Right. Interact with something on the battlefield. Operate crane. We'll go ahead and do that.
There she goes.
Ooh. Yeah, and now we're getting the advantage in as well. So powerful opponents require special abilities, and they cost advantage instead of action points. And the squad will gain +1 advantage every time they damage an enemy. Yeah, so let's see now if we're gonna be able to...
Blood still standing.
Yeah, look at that. Now we're gonna be able to fire one of our 10 advantage abilities, and you can see that's going to use all of the advantage that we have, but it's going to be a really powerful attack as well. So you can see here, that's just going to kill this guy outright, and it's going to kill the other two guys outright as well. So this one's going to do massive damage. So it's, like I said earlier, like the faster you can build up advantage, the better off you're going to be. Right, so now we've just got the one guy left over there. How far can we move? We can move here with 2 action points. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to see if we can fire on the guy. Excellent. That's fantastic. And this guy is going to be able to shoot again as well. So 50% chance there. 65 from there, but then we won't have any more action points. So let's see, where can we move this guy? That's going to be a 45% chance of hitting from there. Does he have any abilities though? No, nothing that we can use for now. Right, so I'm thinking we'll just rush our guys closer. And what was the chances of hitting from where we are now? Ooh, look at that. We can actually use this backup ability, so even if we miss... Let's test this theory. Even if we miss now with our 20% shot, that guy's gonna shoot and he's gonna hit. Yeah, look at that. Dead. Fantastic.
Pulling in. You see me, bro. Go ahead and power up a stretcher, too.
Anything you can do?
I work wonders, not miracles. I'd hope this be a dry job.
He was a good operator. He knew the risks. Went in with eyes wide open.
Hawks, we have a survivor.
Get that mask off.
vital signs are critical.
Yeah, I'll say.
Those who eat. Those who are eaten.
He looks sick. What's he saying?
Not right in the head.
I am of the coil. And I am infinite. Fathom. She will show you your destiny. It is not death that awaits me. Not death. No.
Well, he was wrong about that.
Sure was.
The coil. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's get scarce before any more of these creeps show up.
Excellent. That's the first mission in the bag.
Home, sweet home.
That's such a nice location for a base. It's a really good looking base. Yeah, look at that. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right, good. Cerolone's job completed. One guy dead. Well, he wasn't very useful anyway, so I suppose we just got rid of the dead weight, didn't we?
Can't keep working like this.
If this about the refresher, Cab said it wasn't his fault, but he won't do it again.
What? No, this is about money. Rent is due and our last 2 clients skipped out on us.
We just wrapped up the Cerolones job.
Well, even when they pay up, it won't cover 1/3 of our debt to the Huts. I told you it was extortion and you were all, oh, desperate times, Rue. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. Now they are even more desperate.
Aurelio's gone.
Did he run off?
No.
Great. Great, so now on top of everything else, we gotta hire a new operator. With what? Credits.
Just put Cab and whoever else has people skills on collections and cut the ops budget. That'll keep the lights on for now.
There is nothing to trim. Best butcher in the galaxy couldn't find an ounce of fat.
I think she can.
Oh. How the cark do you sell a line like that?
Delivery's everything.
Yeah.
Listen. Just stick with me for now, okay? I'm working on it.
All right. But not forever.
Of course not. Hey, you know, worst case, saving your salary buys us a whole month.
Oh. Come find me at the holo table when you're ready to start digging yourself out of this hole.
Yeah. I'm working on it. That's how you know it's gonna be fixed imminently. When a certain somebody comes to you and say, hey, you got all this shit you need to do about the house, you know, the house falling down, gardens of wreck, you know, what the hell. So yeah, I'm working on it. It'll be done. Fantastic. Speaks of confidence, doesn't it? Alright, let's get a move on. Let's go find that hollow table. Welcome to the den. Okay, so this is our base right here. So it looks a bit like run down at the moment, but I reckon we'll probably be able to upgrade some of this as we progress through the campaign. So it's going to be really cool to see what we can do with this place. You can see all of these, you know, little areas here. I reckon those are probably going to be areas where we can upgrade the, like with stuff as we progress and pay more money or whatever into our base. So that's going to be really, really cool.
Hey, Cap. A shame about Aurelia.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We were squabbling over cars just last night. Hell of a thing. But if he can take it, I can. Did we at least get paid for the job?
Not yet. Still waiting for our mystery client to pay us a visit.
Speaking of mysteries, for a guy who barely played, that little Rhodian was suspiciously lucky at Corellian Spike.
You think he was rolling loaded chance cubes?
It made playing him halfway interesting. But he wasn't that lucky. In the end.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, accuse the dead guy of cheating. That's how you do it?
Catch anything on your listening rig, Cab? Should we expect trouble from the Ceralonis job?
Ah, lots of seppy chatter natter, but not Trekkie Zero Company.
Good. What do you think's on that coil hollow puck we nabbed? Battle plans?
Only question Cabby asking is whether the client paying on time. Curious beckoning makes spurious reckoning, eh?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Forgot the most important question, which is where the hell did all the horse tranquilizers go? And the answer is that this guy's just chugging it down, isn't he? All of the tranquilizer is going into Mr. Blue over there. So let's see, we're supposed to speak with another companion. This here's a busted astromech. Oh, it's over here, is it? No, it's this guy.
Shame about Aurelio.
Mr. Niche.
Who's Aurelio?
Yeah, who's Aurelio?
Tears for the fallen in Zero Company.
I got the living to worry about. We'll be joining Aurelio soon enough if we don't start making some credits. Fast.
I figured we were in bad shape when Runa blew in here huffing up a storm. Hope you two got a plan.
We're working on it.
Good, good. I should have the wiring in the armory patched up before too long. We'll still be broke, but at least I'll be able to keep our blasters in working order.
It's that winning mix of savvy and understatement that makes me glad I hired you on, Niche.
Yeah, good man, good man. And there it is again, working on it. The key word every guy needs to know. Doesn't matter what the request is. The answer is you're working on it.
The alternative is worse. There's somebody that would like to talk to you.
Foxy!
Hello, Gorga.
Chimusa uba bota jawama di bata grancha. Inka uba chalik ula tani uba vuba.
Could you just throw us a bone here, Gorga? Business, it's been slow, but I assure you nobody wants this debt covered more than me.
Uba gusha hoxi. Jipicha jobana uba. Captain Shadow. John uba bota drakris naidi bata. Dun hutu iti krida. Sadono hocha. Guana luto.
Oh, that's so generous of
Very,
you, Gorga.
very generous indeed.
Hi, Gorga. Let's be realistic here. Those are some big, rapidly compounding numbers. There's got to be something you can do for us.
Che uba runa kikiyunu. Naiski flada gak chup wandera. Wow Zero Company na mi. Uba kwidu jobana gini.
Huh.
Really?
Mulira Karigo Matlope Hoxi. De Bata Wama Wamak. Ji Uska. Me Gist Peach Uska.
Excellent, excellent. So essentially there are two types of missions that you can do. You can do the ones called missions, which are the combat version of the missions, and there's going to be the operations, where you'll have to pick and choose a bit more and spend your influence or intel to actually choose which missions you want to do. So you can see here that doing one is going to cost us 50 intel. So presumably at some point we're going to have a few to choose from, and then we're going to have to pick and choose which one matters the most. But for now we only have the one. And you can see these ones are entirely text-based as well. So you can say our team here followed Bruckner via to a back alley comm terminal. Sure enough, he's been sending confidential info off-world. George Gorga won't be happy. Right. So that is essentially the mission here. And we've now confirmed their suspicions, and that's the mission completed. And some of them are going to have choices that we can do as well, so let's have a look at this one. So Gorga was none too happy to hear Bruckner's deception. Unfortunately, Bruckner must have caught wind because he's just fled to Navarro. Gorga's hiring us to deal with him, so this is essentially what we're doing here. And now we've caught Bruckner drowning his sorrows in the sky slum, basically. How do we handle it? And we can hand him over to Gorga. We have a job to do. No need to risk our reputation with the Huts. Or let him disappear, which is, I suppose, the good guy option, right? But, well, I mean, despite what Gorga does to Squealers, we are mercenaries after all, are we not? So, I mean, we're gonna get it done, aren't we? Whatever the job, it's gonna get done. Bruckner didn't say a word on the ride back to Nal Hutta, but if experience is any indicator, he'll be singing for Gorga soon enough. That is good for us, because that'll get us paid. Fantastic. So, if we look at our balance sheet here, we currently have 500 credits. Our next mission here is going to pay us 1,000 credits, and we are currently 80,000 credits in debt. So how that's going to work? Well, that remains to be seen. But for now, Gorga has more pressing problems than treacherous clerks. A group of pirates have been raiding some of his smuggling warehouses in the Outer Rim. The pirates are holed up in an abandoned town on Lothal, and Gorga wants us to take him out. So that sounds like decent mercenary work to me, so we'll get that done. And now we get to see some of the briefing as well. So for this mission, we don't get to choose any of the operators that we take with us. But in future missions, I'm presuming that we'll be able to choose a bit more. Success conditions, kill everybody essentially. Failure conditions, keep our guys alive. So if any of the guys die, that's going to be us losing the mission. So we're just going to have to try and keep them alive then. And for now, there isn't really much of anything we can do with the squad, so we'll just go ahead and launch the mission. So that'll be fine. Excellent.
Get ready, people.
Alright, so what's going to be the best way of tackling this? So we have a couple of guys over here, and we have a couple of guys over here. So I'm thinking, seeing as how these guys are pretty far away, and they seem to have blaster rifles as well, we can probably, can we expect them and see? No, we just see that they're ranged. But alright, so yeah, they both have blaster rifles, right? So their chances of hitting aren't going to be excellent if we can keep the fight over here. So so it's going to be an 80% chance of hitting there. It's going to be 90-95 over there. So that's pretty decent. Combat recon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that'll give us a couple of few advantage there, so that's good. It would have been even better if there was more of them gathered in one place, but you know, that's fine. So let's see. How are we gonna move these guys? I reckon we'll move him there. Yeah, let's do that, because then he'll be able to engage those guys, and we'll actually be able to use him for backup as well. So I think that'll be fine. Now this guy, let's see, are we gonna... I think we're gonna move him to the same spot as well, which in theory is gonna allow us to kill this guy immediately, which is gonna be good if we can do that. So if we can move this guy... Okay, so that's gonna give us an 80% chance of hitting that guy, and if we do hit that guy, that's in turn gonna make it a lot easier for the others to hit him as well. So let's just first do the backup and then take our shot on the guy. And that's going to be a hit from that guy as well. And now we can use our last couple of shots to take out the same guy. So hopefully, if we're lucky, we're going to be able to kill that guy in the first go. Oh. Ah, maybe not. Ah, well, fuck it. Okay, that's a miss. Unlucky, but we have built up a substantial amount of advantage in the first round already, so that's quite good, actually.
What's she watching?
Ooh.
Flea bite. Best be moving, quick.
It's not ideal, is it? Right, so we'll use this guy. We'll shoot that guy over there. Just get him dead. Oh! I didn't expect that guy to hit, though. Like, he was on the Overwatch, but no, he wasn't supposed to hit, was he? Never mind. Can we take that guy out? No, he's not gonna get killed. Right, so we're gonna have to pick up our guy here. I don't know what's actually gonna happen if that guy dies. So that spent 1 action point. Let's get out of the blast radius of the grenade. So let's try that shooting bit again. That's gonna spend 1 action point, so that's gonna have to be fine. Yeah.
Nice work.
So let's move our guy back here. Outside, we'll want him outside the blast radius, but he's now back to half health. Actually, why can't we move this guy? That's gonna spend the remaining 2 action points. But if we'll move him there, that's gonna be 100% chance to hit. But it's gonna mean that the other guy's gonna have a pretty decent chance of hitting us as well. Right. So what's our selection of abilities here? Okay, so this guy, he's got now... He can call for backup now. So let's at least prioritize getting our guy into cover. We don't want to spend any action points. We actually just want to move this guy so that he can get into cover somewhere. So let's move him there. And now we can call from backup from him, because he's going to do the most damage. So if we can move him, yeah, like there, he's going to have a 65% chance of hitting, so that'll be fine. And this guy, is he technically outside the blast radius if he's there? I mean, maybe. Let's try that. Let's take a couple of shots at the guy. Yes, that's 1. And again. That's pretty good. Now let's see.
Off target.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. That's all the action points spent.
What's he be looking at, blood? I got this.
Nice. Do we not have any grenades or anything? What's that? Single ally, grant an ally additional action points. Okay, but that's cool. Surprise attack on the enemy. The greater the damage. Okay, that's cool. How much damage is that going to do? It's going to do all of him and most of him. Alright, so let's use our guy here. What are the odds of hitting this guy? It's actually a 65% chance of hitting, and that's going to kill him outright if it does. So I reckon... What if we move him, though? If we move him, it's not really going to change our chances of hitting unless we go over here. But I will want to move him out and into cover. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're just going to shoot this guy. Yeah, that's a good hit. Dead. Fantastic. Alright, who's got the backup? This guy has the backup, but he's inside this man's Overwatch. So any way we can disable his Overwatch from where we are currently? What's the odds of hitting him, though? Can we use our special ability? Is that a guaranteed hit or no? It's a 45% chance of hitting, though. Oh, look at that. We can actually use our rocket launcher now. That's really good. We'll do that. Boom. Now we've cancelled this Overwatch as well. So now we can move our guy up as well and lay on some more damage. And now both of these guys are going to be out of cover for us. So that'll be fine and we'll be able to do some damage. So just actually we move this guy up as well, which is going to give us a better chance of hitting. But on the other hand, if we stay here, we can have 3 shots. Yeah, so we'll want actually both of them. I want to give both of them the debuff so they'll be easier to hit. Yeah, like that. So that the rest of our guys can now hit them easier. And now we'll use this guy for backup, because he does the most damage of these two. And now we'll use our action point to shoot that guy and kill him. Excellent. He still has an action point. Which... I mean, we could do that. But we're just gonna put up Overwatch instead, I reckon, on that guy. So that if he does anything at all, we'll be able to take a shot. Yeah, just like that. Oh, that guy's taking a beating, isn't he? Right. How much damage is he gonna do if he moves up here? No. I just want to move. Can we not? Yeah. So that's gonna be an 85% chance of hitting. How much damage is that gonna do? Oh, look at that. We can push him out of cover. Oh, look at that. He's out of cover now. That's really cool. So if we take this guy, we'll just shoot him dead. Now that he's out of cover. That's fantastic. Right. And now there's going to be some people coming in from this direction here. So I reckon this guy, we will want to move him. So if we get him set up here, maybe? I'm thinking yes. We'll set him up there. And then we'll put this guy on Overwatch. So anybody who crosses this line, they'll be dead. So, I mean, they're either going to come from here, here, or here. So I'm sure that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Now we're going to do the same with this guy as well. We're going to put him on Overwatch. Like so, maybe. That'll be fine. And then we're gonna run this guy. Yeah, we'll run him there for now. Bloody hell, was that 2 action points for just that? Or did he only have 1 less left? Well, whatever.
Goodly good.
Oh, here they come.
All a lucky getting sometimes.
Good. So we've already done some damage on these guys. Excellent. So we've already done some damage before our turn even started. That's actually quite good.
Ready.
I reckon our man here is probably going to be able to do... Oh yeah, he's going to kill that guy outright. What are the chances of hitting, by the way? Oh, it's 100%. So we're going to kill that guy immediately. I would use the backup ability, but I mean, as long as we're hitting him and we're killing him, it's not really necessary. But he is the one who has the backup ability currently. Well, I mean, never mind. Whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna kill that guy.
Target eliminated.
Eliminated. Now, let's see. We're gonna do the sniper rifle here. Actually, can we just move him there? And then we're just gonna kill the other guy with this one. 100% chance to hit. Bang. Dead.
We did it.
Yeah. Ah, another successful mission. Nobody died. Amazing. All of the operators gain 2 focus points. We've now enabled the crew quarters. We got some intel and some credits. That's cool. And these guys are now getting bonded. Now, interestingly, bonds are basically like how fond of each other these guys are. And the more you level that up, the more abilities they can have as well. So it's sort of a skill tree in and of its own. So the more you level up their bonds or whatever, then the more they're going to be able to collaborate as well. Oh, but this guy sustained an injury though. So that's going to take a bit of time to heal, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to have to go and find the med bay then. So there was a med bay out here, wasn't it? So let's go and have a look at that. So one of these are going to be the med bay. Yeah, it's going to be the droid over there. This is the memorial. Yeah, so this is our dear Aurelio. He's just dead. On the memorial wall right there. Let's see, med bay. Alright, so the med bay allows operators to recover from injuries sustained during dangerous missions or operations. So here's the back to tank, the one that is now disabled for the higher difficulty. It provides instant recovery, and then the standard beds require 1 cycle to heal. Yeah, so if you have 3 injuries, then your character is dead, basically, forever. So let's assign this guy to the medical bed, shall we? So for now, we have 1 medical bed. Oh, and there was a cost attached to it as well. So what did that cost us? 100 credits, maybe?
Will commence post-haste.
I didn't notice. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so now we have this crew quarters thing here as well. And this is where we can now start to equip our guys with different weapons. You can level them up with skills, etc, etc. Right, so these are the skills. So this is the Fearless Leader trait. So this increases assist damage by +1 for all operators. And increases defense as well. So it provides a 20% chance to gain +1 advantage when this operator defeats an enemy. So I wonder, to what extent do these skills actually stack with other abilities? Alright, so this one grants +1 advantage for each assessed enemy. So is that gonna increase? No, but it does increase the range of the assessment. That is sort of useful, I suppose. Well, I guess we've unlocked it now, whether we wanted to or not, so whatever. Assist damage. Well-timed surprise attack on an enemy. Okay, so by upgrading this, we'll increase the amount of damage. Increases the final damage by 2.5. Well, fuck it. I guess we've upgraded that skill as well. Another fat-fingered click there. But, you know, whatever. Push an enemy back. Yes, that's actually really good. We just used that skill, and it was actually very, very good. We could push an enemy out of cover, allowing others to attack him and kill him. So that's actually not too bad. So what does it change? Oh, it changes the base damage of the attack. Okay. Never play fair. Assist damage by +1. Assist your teammate on an attack. Most operators join the attack, but some operators provide bonuses on their teammate's attack instead. Right, okay. Allowing the next hit to... So this also increases the effective range of this ability. Easy mark. When the ally this operator assists scores a critical hit. This assist also... Oh yeah, so this, okay, it just increases the damage of the critical hit, does it? Alright, so that's fine. I don't know what to choose here. Once per mission, when Trick is downed, he automatically revives at the beginning of the next turn at half health. At full health for the next one. That is pretty powerful, actually. And the next one, beginning of next turn. And he doesn't receive an injury. If downed on turn, he will revive immediately and recover 1 action point. Okay, so this one actually is a no-brainer. Like, this is very powerful. Getting this one. That is really good. And this one increases melee damage and the throw range of grenades. That could also be useful. Dealing melee damage and dazing. How long does that last? Daze. A dazed unit cannot attack, but can still move and use other non-offensive actions. A dazed unit gains stun resistance when the effect expires and cannot be dazed or stunned again for the rest of the battle. Alright. That's cool. So for the rest of the battle, that means that this only works once, so you can't stun lock them forever. So if you hit a unit once, you can never hit him again and get the same effect. If I'm reading this correctly. Alright, what's this? Rocket Strike. Let's see. 1 per combat. Area of effect. Okay, again, this increases the base damage. And again, very, very powerful. The rocket strike is actually really, really good. So you can actually move it from 16 base damage to 34 base damage. So I think for our guy here, we're going to focus on For My Brothers. And we're going to focus on the rocket strike. I think those are the two no-brainer abilities we're going to have here. Now for this guy, it was a bit more complicated, wasn't it? Never play fair. Assist damage by +1. I mean, maybe we can increase the range of this. Or... I don't know, actually. This one was harder, actually, because none of these abilities stood out to me as, like, really, really useful. So, of course, this one is actually quite useful, but I'm not sure how useful is it going to be to extend the effective range. So it's 12 meters now, so we're +4. Oh, fuck it. Well, we're just going to do that then. I don't know, really. I didn't really... I mean, increase damage by, like, 1? Doesn't seem all that useful. Right, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And we've unlocked the armory as well, actually. Let's go and check out the armory, because then we can equip grenades and whatnot.
Gang of roughs is a proper arsenal.
Right, so let's go ahead and do that. So utilities, who... Alright, so I think this guy... We'll put the grenade on this guy, yes? What's the other one? That's a med pack. Actually, maybe we'll give him the med pack and give him the grenade. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Drop by if you need anything else.
Alright, cool. Let's see about some more missions. Right, so we've got a couple of more operations lined up here. So Gorga is offering our choice of gigs. So let's see. Never let it be said that Gorga is a micromanager. He has a mission for us on both Kaller and Dantooine. And he wants to know which one we want to tackle first. I mean, I do like the sound of Dantooine. It's just... remember that being a fairly good-looking planet. So we'll go with that, I think. Yeah, and apparently we have good taste, so that was a really good choice of mission as well. New tactical mission unlocked on Dantooine. Now, do we have any other operations? So we have 50 intel more, and this is going to give us credit and stuff. Alright, so apparently this is an attachment to a gun, so I mean, we may as well do this one as well, right? Management has authorized our team to use force to bring miners in line.
No.
But instead they managed to negotiate a resolution that made everybody happy and earned us our full fee. Okay, that's cool. So basically we didn't have to do anything. Well, I mean, we have no objections to that. So now we don't have any more intel. So from what I can tell, there is no other way for us to actually now do this mission since we're now out of intel.
Hey, Hawks, you know, if
So this is where choosing different missions comes into play. Where you have to choose one operation over another depending on how much intel you can spend, I suppose. So that said, let's go ahead and go to Dantooine. So we'll need 3 operators, but is this going to move a cycle? What cycle was it before? Is our guy healed now? Ooh, I bet this means that we can actually choose who goes on the missions. So here, there are no operator requirements. We can bring literally anyone. That's good to know. Select squad. Number of available operators is below the required count. We want to remove operators from the med bay, and yeah, fuck it. He'll just have to go in injured. He'll just have to suck it up. Like, he just needs to stop being a baby about it. I mean, he's on tranquilizers anyway, so it's not like he's gonna notice the difference anyway. Little injuries done nobody any harm. Certainly not him. Oh yeah, that's a good looking planet. That was a good choice. I knew this was going to be a forest planet. Right, so there's 2 guys up there. Right, so that's the objective. We need to capture that tech. So there are 2 explosive devices there and there. Let's see, what else? Alright, so sometimes you need to get your hands on something that doesn't belong to you. That's when it's time for the safe cracker to do its work. Move an operator to the chest and plant the safe cracker. Then defend the area from hostiles while the safe cracker gets the chest open. Right. So we're gonna have to move down here, and we're gonna have to keep our guys alive. So I actually reckon... Well, enemies might actually come from this opening here. And here. So we'll need to place our guys with that in mind. So if they come out here, they're gonna take cover here and here, presumably. So if we can get some overwatch up here and up here, then we'll be fairly well set to tackle anything that comes out of this hole, I reckon. And this hole here is too far away to do much of anything. But for now, this is the only guy we need to contend with. And he does look like he's got a long-range rifle, so he'll be able to hit us on a distance. Presumably. And then one guy's gonna have to move down there. So I think that'll be this guy, I suppose. Can we just race him down? How good of an idea is it to just race down there as opposed to doing it slowly? Because that guy's surely going to be able to attack us, right? Yep, so they're all going to spend 3 movements. So he's going to have 45% chance of hitting the guy from there. But if we can hit a shot with our blaster, that's going to significantly reduce the distance penalty, I think. So let's go ahead and move him there. And let's see if we can get a shot in on this guy. Confirm. Yeah, that's a hit. So if we can move... Actually, let's just check something real quick. Oh, that's a 100% chance to hit from our current position. So if we move... I actually suggest... We'll move this guy up, because with the backup ability or the assist or whatever, he's not going to need to shoot on his own. He just needs to be in cover over here. So we can actually use him to move much more quickly. Then we'll move our guy here, which is going to give us a 100% chance to hit without the distance modifier. We're going to have him assist. And then we're going to take the shot. Well, that does less damage than I thought it would. But, you know, fuck it. Whatever. Alright. Very nearly dead. But I should have probably taken that first shot. But, you know, whatever. Fuck it. Next turn. Oh, look at that. He's taking cover on the exploding barrel there. Okay, so reinforcements are coming from up there. So... I mean, if we call for backup from this guy, whether we hit him or not... Yeah, we'll do that. Because that guy has hardly any health left, and all we need to do is take one shot at the guy, and the other guy's gonna hit him, right? So he's gonna be dead. Excellent. And now we've still got our 2 action points left. So how far can we move on 1 action point? And what is the radius on our recon ability? It's not that big. But there is backup coming in soonish. So what if we do this? We move him there. Is there a hit chance on this box? I don't think so. Yeah, look at that. That's damage done on the guy immediately right there. So that's pretty good. Not too shabby, actually. Now let's move this guy down to the objective. But he's gonna be super duper exposed though. How many action points is he gonna need to do that? That's gonna spend... It doesn't say how many action points that's gonna spend. It's not like we can hit the guy. Let's move him here. For now. And let's move up our other guy as well. We're gonna move him here. That'll be fine, I think. Can we chuck a grenade at the guy? Do we have any limitations? We have... How many grenades do we have? We have 1 per combat. I mean, we may as well. Or do we save it for when there's more people inside the radius? Maybe we do. Who's got the assist, though? Or did we spend that? Maybe we spent that at the start of the turn, actually. So I think we'll just shoot the guy, and then we'll use 1 AP to heal our man as well. So we'll shoot once. And we'll miss spectacularly. That's excellent. And then we'll heal our guy. Perfect. Alright, now let's see if we can take a shot with this guy now that he doesn't have any... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. No cover for that man. Ooh, and look at that. He's actually taking fire damage as well. That's really cool.
That's bad. There's more of them.
Stay on guarding.
Affirmative.
Alright, I reckon
Ready?
we're just gonna have to go in and get the stuff, right? Use the safe cracker. Who? What the hell? Use safe cracker. Yeah, like that. Okay, defend the safe cracker. Okay, so the region is now contested because this guy is inside of it. So we want backup from that man. Can this guy hit him? Yeah, he can. And I reckon we're just gonna keep shooting, actually. Each advantage spent. Let's see, can we kill this guy? Oh, he's still taking burning damage. And we have no line of sight on the man. I reckon we'll just keep shooting that guy, actually. So we've done a substantial amount of damage to the guy. So that's 50%. I say we move him back in cover. Then we're not going to be able to shoot. So if we do that instead, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And now we shoot the guy. Oh, we missed. Good thing we went for the backup. Excellent, dead. Right, now this guy still has 3 action points left. How far can he throw the grenade? He can throw it there. He's got a 5% chance to hit. But this guy may well die from burning damage before very long anyway. So let's just put him on Overwatch, actually. Put him on Overwatch, like, there maybe. That'll be fine. Yeah, fantastic. And that's a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's a melee character. Oh, now reinforcements coming from this direction. Alright, never mind. Now it's grenade time. Impact bomb on those two guys.
I ain't through with you yet.
And now, actually, we can use rockets as well. Ha! Take that, scum. So that's going to be both of those guys dead pretty soon. Alright, now let's call for backup. Let's see, what are our chances of hitting, actually? 20% on that guy. He's the only guy we can hit. And what about this guy? Can he hit anything at all? He's got a 70% chance. Let's take that.
Nighty-night.
That's really good. And the other guy, 60%. We'll take that as well.
Locked down.
Yeah, dead. So with this guy, if we use the backup on him, and we take a shot, that guy's definitely gonna die as well. Right. So with now backup coming from here, we'll move this guy into cover there, and we'll do Overwatch in this direction, in the direction of the doorway there. And we'll actually do the same with our guy here, I reckon. He's gonna do Overwatch like so as well.
I got my eye on you.
That's gonna be excellent. Alright, so we're gonna have to get out on this side of the map.
You are walking away from me, Zero Company!
Oh, excellent. This guy didn't shoot at all. That's fantastic. That's really good. So with this guy, if we hit that guy, he's just going to be dead. So I think we'll sacrifice our AP for that. That'll be fine. And then it does look like there's going to be more backup coming in. So backup's going to keep coming in from here, presumably. So that's maybe not excellent. Well, I reckon in that case, we'll just move. We'll just keep moving, really. It's probably the best thing we can do at the moment, is just keep moving. And take a little pot shot at the guy. That's a miss. And we'll move this guy as well. Let's see, he's gonna move. He's gonna move to here. And that's gonna be fine. And we'll do some Overwatch. Hopefully I didn't mess that up, but it looks to be okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Holy shit. Right. I think we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna use as much movement as we possibly can on this here guy. Now, what abilities do we have that we can use? I think we're gonna move this guy as well back. Now, let's see. How much advantage do we have? We can use that on, but that's a 5% chance to hit, so, you know, Never mind that. We're gonna do Overwatch. Are we? So if that guy moves into cover anywhere there, we'll hit him.
On watch.
That'll be fine. And then this guy's practically dead. So actually, we will... Oh, it's too far. Would have been super nice if we could actually take that guy out. But alright, never mind. In that case, we're just going to charge here. Presumably, they are not going to be able to hit him here. Because he's going to be outside the line of sight of everybody. So he's going to be surviving, presumably. Actually, can we do something useful from here? No, not really, I think. Oh, he's a melee guy. That's not good. Ah, perfect. He's down. Perfect, perfect. Oh, look at that ability coming in handy right about now. That is fantastic. Let's move this guy here. We are going to use our little ability here. And we're going to take a shot at the guy.
I got you.
Amazing. Can we get this guy into the secure area as well? No, but we can get him there. Not sure if that's going to be enough to keep him alive, though.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's kill that guy. Ah, straight to the face. Amazing. And we're gonna run this guy back here. And we're gonna just do the same with this guy. Put him on Overwatch. Like so. And we'll leave it at that. Presumably, this is going to end the moment we get everybody into the zone, yes?
Let's roll.
Yeah, fantastic. That is really, really good. So that's our first proper mission in the bag. Bit of a bummer that we got the guy injured, though. Should have probably not had him injured. That would have been better. But maybe we can recruit custom operators now. That would be cool. Oh, look at that. A new item. So when somebody's rallied, he returns to action fully healed. More credits, more intel. And all Zero Company operators gain 1 focus point. Yeah, that's good. Now we have 2 guys injured. So ideally, we'll want to recruit 2 more guys.
Well, who let you in here?
Your team. Guess they wanted to get paid.
So you're our mysterious employer from the Saralonis job.
Baroness Mordant of Lunata. But you can call me Jay.
Here you go, Jay.
Thank you. We'll transfer the credits directly.
Always a pleasure doing business with clients who pay.
Then you're in luck. My friend and I have another job for you.
And who is your friend?
Lieutenant Bennett Halloran, Republic Intelligence.
Thought I felt strings attached.
The misdirection was necessary to see if your team could handle this kind of work.
And what kind of work would that be?
This belongs to a terrorist paramilitary organization called the Infinite Coil. They're led by a woman named Kundry Fathom. Reports indicate that they're all infected with some kind of disease. It's the extent of our knowledge.
The Coil is infiltrating Republic territory, opening doors for separatist invasion armies to march through.
And what? You're the checkbook for this little op, Baroness?
Hardly. My title's all I have left. Fathom took my home, and I'm working with intelligence to take it back.
Well, I hope you got some kind of plan.
Still in progress. But thanks to you, we have our next lead.
Well, that's a neat trick.
Cortilius, in the Hosnian system. That's Fathom's next target.
Then it's ours too. We're prepared to offer Zero Company a generous contract. The Baroness and I will embed with your team, and together, we will find out what Fathom is doing on Cortilius and stop it. So what do you say?
No thanks.
Hawks, the Republic needs someone like you. Independent, nimble.
Easy to cut loose if something goes wrong. Yeah, I know the drill.
The Coil's threat is real. And they're gathering strength. Someone needs to stop them.
Last time I bought a pitch like that, a lot of good soldiers died.
Hawks, I read your file. You were set up to fail on Antine. This will be different.
And yet here you are. With your proxies, your secret missions. It's the same song, Lieutenant. It's just a different verse.
How about this, then? We know you're drowning in debt to the Hutts. Take the contract and get out from under their tails. Look, I had my doubts, but the Baroness convinced me that you are the best person for this job. Look me in the eye and tell me that you can afford to turn this down.
Double it.
I'll set up my station in your command center. Come see me when you're ready to begin.
All right.
Excellent negotiation skills.
Honor and truth.
And
You gotta be
negotiation,
careful with that.
apparently.
People can smell it on you, and then they get ideas.
Keep it up. I'll charge you triple.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Cycle 4. If Mr. Tranquilizer had been in the medbay, he would have been healed up by now, but, I suppose not. Eh? New recruit available. Let's go and check out the personnel. I suppose this should be about the time when we'll be able to get more people in as well, right? Personnel. Let's see, is this gonna be... Oh, right, so this is the new recruit, yes? So we can use her on missions now as well. So we have 2 people uninjured. That's pretty cool. Oh, right, and this is where you cross-train everybody. I kind of forgot about that. Let's just train everybody. So let's see, increases max health by 4 for both of these guys. They both gain an additional +2 focus points. I mean, the focus points aren't that good. Or they gain more bond XP, but how do I know? Can we go back? No. So how do I know how much 40 is? Like, is that a lot? Is that good? Because if 40 XP barely moves the needle, then it's not worth much of anything, is it? But on the other hand, +4 health. It's not a great deal either, but I suppose it's, you know, potentially pretty good. So we'll take that. Range damage by +1. Melee damage or increases first movement by 0.5 meters for both operators. I mean, this... It doesn't feel like the best options, does it? It's like +1 damage, plus half a meter movement. Like, what the hell is that gonna do? It's like if you're fighting earthworms, then I suppose this could be like a good thing. If you're fighting worms and snails and shit, then you'll need half a meter extra of movement. I don't know. Oh, fuck it. I suppose we'll take movement. Because rain damage +1, I feel like that's not really going to do much of anything. So at least if we get some mobility, that might be good. Because then we can take some more cover and still shoot. So maybe we'll do that. Ranged combat drills. Again, damage +1 for both of these guys. Melee damage. And again, first movement. When I kind of feel like these options are kind of terrible. Don't know what's going to be better here. Increases critical damage. I mean, there's a lot of +1. Okay, now we're talking. Critical chance by +3%. That's actually pretty good. I don't know what the base critical chance is, but +3%. I mean, critical chance is something that you just universally want to increase in all of your games ever. So this, I feel like this is actually pretty good. Much better than the +1s. Because every critical hit that you can land is a substantial amount of damage. So we'll take that. Right, now first things first, let's get these dudes in the medical bay.
Outstanding injuries to attend to.
Yeah, both of these guys are like ultra injured. That costs 600 credits to heal this guy.
I'll see to them.
Yeah. Oh, we only have one bed. So we'll have to choose. So that's a -10%. He's got also a -10% for each injury. And both of them have one injury. Well, never mind. We'll heal the trooper for now. Do we have the ability to recruit more people? Or at what point does that come into play?
Hey, Hawks. Who's a scug hole at the holo table, and why is he asking me for our personnel reports?
Be nice. That's our new employer.
He's your
You
boss,
took a job
lady.
from a Republic spy. Are you crazy? You know I'm a wanted separatist, right?
You're wanted by the Separatists, too. That's why you work for Zero Company. And
Hell
a wise
yeah.
woman recently told me if we didn't get some cash fast, we'd be finished.
Fine. We're gonna have some words about this later. Bad words.
I mean, so much negativity. What's with the negativity, lady?
Let me know if you need anything, boss.
Okay, now we can equip mods. Who's gonna be getting the mods? I mean... maybe her? Seeing as how... well, this guy's out of commission for now. Yeah, maybe her.
More of an art than a science, you know?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Now, utilities. Didn't we get a new utility? Trauma kit. So when this operator rallies down the ally, he will return to action fully healed. Okay, let's give that to the guy.
Here if you need me.
Now, at what point do we get to recruit custom operators? Presumably that's going to happen at some point. I know you can. I know you can create custom operators. I just don't know when you'll be able to actually buy them into your squad. So presumably there's going to be an expense to that. So we'll see. We will see. Alright, so these guys have some unconsumed focus points. So this one will need quite a bit of focus points. This one's going to need 4. Yeah, so we can save up for that, I think. No need to spend them all in one place. Lady here, let's see, what's her action's going to be? Once per turn, Jay immediately fires her blaster and eliminates any enemy left with 4 health or left. So if an enemy or if an ally shoots another guy and he's got 4 or less health remaining, she's just going to automatically shoot him. And this is if he's got less than 6, 8, and 10. That's pretty good, actually. What's this? Sweeping salvo. Alright, so this increases both base damage and the effective range. Again, pretty cool, actually. No. So what the hell is this? This is Bull Rush. Charge into an enemy, dealing melee damage and pushing it backwards. But we have that with the Mr. Blue. First movement by... so again, with first movement. And this hit cannot score critical hits. But it deals damage and disorients all enemies within a large cone. And gives them a minus 20% chance to hit. So I feel like this is actually a pretty strong ability as well. Now, of course, this one's pretty damn good as well. So if anybody has less 6 or less health after being fired at by anyone in my team, she will automatically kill them once per turn. I feel like that's kind of a strong ability. Then again, I feel like this is kind of a strong ability too. I think I'll take this one for now. Sweeping salvo seems kind of good because if you disorient your enemies and you can prevent them from hitting you, that's probably going to be more impactful than killing somebody with super duper low health. Because that's going to be one enemy, whereas sweeping salvo could potentially prevent multiple hits from landing. So I think if you can't kill them quicker, then prevent them from damaging you. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. Alright, let's chat up the guy and see what he has to say.
Here is your rate, payment for this Saralonis job, and the advance on the job we discussed.
Wow. Straight from Republic Intelligence.
Actually, the funds were routed through a shell corporation and 2 proxy accounts, but regardless, everything is in order. Enough to pay off your debts, plus a little extra.
Much obliged.
Hey, Hawks, head over to upgrades.
Ooh, what the hell? Unlocked an upgrade. What the hell are the upgrades? Oh, it's here, is it? So it looks like we're going to be able to pay our debts as well now. The upgrade facility allows you to bolster Zero Company's effectiveness. Here you can fund improvements to the den's existing infrastructure, such as adding medbay beds, or purchase roster-wide weapon upgrades that improve the combat stats of all your operators. Cool. So what are these things going to be? Upgrade build slots. Constructing an upgrade takes at least 1 cycle, and an available build slot And you can unlock additional slots to construct multiple upgrades at one time. That's cool. Press space to order supplies niche needs to open the black market. Yeah, alright. If we have to. Right, so that cost us 1,000 credits for this one. So the black market allows us to purchase weapon mods and utility items. That's going to be quite useful, I think. And here we can see the build slots. We have 1 available now, and 2 more can be unlocked through influence and the campaign. Right. Sounds good. And now core zone influence, mid zone, med bay. Okay, so here we can unlock med bay stuff, droid repair bay, and then this is black market quality. Okay, so increases the chance of higher quality items being available at the black markets. You have to click these things to actually figure out what they do. And this one reduces pricer and further increases the chance of higher quality stuff. This is a droid repair bay, so that's cool. Med bay. Placing a contact. Provides +2 influence. Immediately grants 5 influence in conflict zones, in mid zones, in outer zones. Right, cool. Yep, so influence is something that we can use to unlock this one. So that's some kind of a currency on its own as well. Alright, and this is the crew. Oh, okay, and here we have, okay, so this is then markets and whatnot. Here we have crew things. Unlocks the lounge. Operators remaining at the den during a mission gain +5 bond XP. Okay, that's cool. Increases grenade throw distance. And all operators gain a utility item slot. Squad begins each combat with 1 advantage. And this effect stacks with plus advantage effects gained during tactical missions. Okay, cool. Crew quarters. Increases the maximum operators on your roster by 1. They gain focus points. And they can have an additional weapon mod slots. And in weapons... Okay, so this one increases critical chance. This one increases damage and critical damage. Yeah, okay, cool. And this one, I feel like most of our guys are using this one actually at the moment. So we have 2 using this weapon, 1 using this one, and 1 on this one for now. So this increases damage and critical damage. First movement increased. And reduces chance to hit penalties from range by 5%. And max overwatch range by 2%. Right, but I feel like the chance to hit penalty is less relevant because we have our scout or whatever it is who will completely negate the chance to hit penalty from range for all of our guys. Pistol critical, pistol damage, pistol movement distance. Okay, so I feel like these are pretty good upgrades as well, but maybe not as essential as some of the ones listed here. And maybe some of the ones listed here. Like for now, for example, it would have been, you know, really good to have the med bay with a second bed so we can heal both of our guys at the same time. But for that, we need to have den level 2. And our den is now level 1. Right, fair enough. But we have selected the upgrade that we can do. Oh, look at that. Now we can recruit guys as well. That is really, really, really cool. Right, so here you can see we have 4 people on the roster. That's the guys we currently have. Yeah, so Den has limited space for new recruits. At the moment, there's room for 3 new operators. So we can have a 7 total, and that one upgrade we saw before will increase that number. So maybe we'll be able to have, you know, 8, 9, 10 eventually. That's cool. Biographies. Oh, look, they're reflected on the TV screen here as well. That's really cool. So this guy's a sharpshooter, assault. So excels in long-range engagements, focused on singling out and defeating chosen enemies in battle. Okay, that's cool. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like it would be nice to have somebody with a sniper rifle, actually. So I'm kind of inclined to choose one of these ones. Let's see. Gains additional health and defense. Upgrading these bonuses also provides additional melee damage and critical damage, so it's not really what we want. Gains additional defense when injured. That's pretty decent, I suppose. To what extent can we change this stuff, though? Let's go back. When you're... God damn it, do we have to recruit one of these guys? Okay, whatever. We'll do the lady, because why not? Right, cool. So we've recruited an operator. So if we refresh this, what happens then? Yeah, so then we're just getting a new set of guys, essentially. Soldier. Oh, this guy's got medic. Right, but what I wanted to check was, like, to what extent can you... If we go here, can we customize all of our guys? Oh yeah, we can. So how much can we modify them? So profile. Okay, we can edit this. We can edit the name. We can edit the voice. We can edit the appearance. And we can edit the outfit. The only thing we don't seem able to change is the like class or specialization and whatever. So those things seem to be quite fixed. Right, but that's good to know. So I think, I mean, if you're watching this and you want to name one of our characters and see how far that character goes before he dies horribly, then by all means, that would actually be really, really, really cool. So I'll just leave them at default for now, and then you can, you know, pick your own operators and name them, and we'll see how far they make it.
Short-term partnership, trying to dig ourselves out of the red. Yeah, short-term solutions can have long-term consequences.
Yeah, I hear you.
So is this guy actually useful?
Said,
Does he actually do
glad
anything?
To see we're putting some money towards reconnecting with our black market contacts.
Yeah.
I'd hate to waste all those taxpayer credits on full retail prices.
Yeah, we would as well. That would be terrible. But it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. So he's not like a workbench. He doesn't actually do anything. Right, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. We've done that. We can recruit more people. Oh yeah, and the focus tree for this lady. So what are we going to do for this lady? Let's have a look. So she had fortitude, and actually what we really want is the sharpshooter, yes? And overwatch damage by +2. What is this? Set up a position for accurate shooting and gain 3 stacks of lethal, increasing chance to hit by +15%, critical chance by +9. That's actually quite good. Fires a calculated blaster shot that always hits. Base damage 8. And it will always be 8. So it's not gonna do It's a guaranteed hit, but it doesn't do much of any damage. I think we'll go for this one, actually, because chance to hit plus 15 and critical chance by plus 9. That's pretty much the same as a guaranteed hit if you can get plus 15. So I reckon we're going to go ahead and do that for this one. Then we're going to have 2 points remaining. Overwatch, chance to hit, we'll do that as well, I think. That's just chances to hit are good. And then we'll go ahead and change her weapon. So she's going to be on the sniper rifle. So we're going to change her weapon. She's going to have the long arm blaster to go. Go with the sniper talents there. And that'll be fine. That'll be excellent. Right. So now we have... How many guys do we have, actually, that are not injured? Personnel, we have 3 people that are not injured. How many are we going to need on this next mission?
I don't know about you, but I want to make rent this month.
Alright, we have 100 intel, so let's just spend that before we go on a mission. So Gorga is shocked about us repaying him, so I guess our debt's paid off then. Press this to how we came by so many credits, you know, blah blah blah. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, so a lot of these are basically just story missions. They don't really do anything necessarily. You don't have to pick choices on all of them. They're just there. So Bennick has a contract for us to rescue 3 undercover Republic intelligence officers held in a separatist prison camp on Jabim. So let's go ahead and do that as well. So we've now infiltrated the prison camp and we've identified the undercover intelligence officers. And they find some prisoners who offer them credit to include them in the rescue as well, who can offer nothing but their gratitude. Who should we save?
What do you think?
Right. So, save only the 3 undercover intelligence officer. Any more is too risky. Save the undercover intelligence officers and the prisoners who offer us credits. We're happy to help anyone who can pay. Attempt to save everyone. No one deserves to rot in a separatist prison camp. I mean, choices. I'm sort of leaning towards, like, we're getting paid to do a job here. Are we gonna risk our reputation and our payout and everything to rescue a bunch of randoms? Whether or not they can pay us is actually irrelevant, because we're there to do a job, right? So the completion of the objective is more important. It basically supersedes everything else. So it's mission first. I don't know. If you're watching this, what do you reckon? Like, put a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat if you have an opinion. If you don't have an opinion, then just leave nothing and I'll just click the top one, I think. I think that'll be fine. I mean, I'm kind of a mission first kind of person, so I mean, if we're thinking saving people and we risk the mission and the mission is going to go in the toilet, that's just not going to be very good, is it? It's not going to be very good at all. Well, fuck it. I say let's go for the top one. Mission comes first.
Task complete.
Our team successfully extracted the undercover officers who rewarded us with some useful intel. Well, that's what we wanted. That's all we wanted. And then we actually have enough to do another one as well. That's really good.
Not as far as I know.
Now, I didn't actually read what the mission was about, so we kind of missed that part, but, you know, that's fine. So somebody's unloading our team. I've been signaling the corporation for cycles and cycles. They kept saying they would get to me as soon as they could. I didn't want to die on that rock, so I called Zero Company. I think it's time for a new career. Are you hiring? I mean, depends on whether it's any good or not. Oh, okay, and that's actually kind of good, because we need 4 operators for this next mission. So let's go ahead and check out the new guy that came into the pool. Who's the new guy? I don't know who the hell the new guy is. I mean, supposedly it may have been one of the... No, actually. Last time it got thrown into the bunch here, but no, not this time. Okay, never mind, never mind. So we'll just go ahead and pick one of these guys. We have the scout. Ambush and reconnaissance, we already have that. We have the mainstay and thievery to steal additional credits. I mean, credits haven't been super useful so far. Picks up intel. So I'm thinking we'll go with a specialization, and we'll choose whichever specialization seems the most relevant, right? So gunslinger. Medic. I think we're gonna go ahead with the medic. Because we don't have one, and I think medic might be good for the team. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And he can be blaster rifle, that's fine, I think. So now we have a medic on the team as well. That's really good. Let's get him up to speed like everybody else. Does he have any focus tree? He's got some abilities, surely. So he can restore an additional 5% health, an additional 10%, and what's this? Grant stimulant to an ally, increasing max health, melee damage, and range damage. That's actually kind of good. This operator on all nearby allies increase to 4 stacks of morale. So that's a new mechanic, is it? We haven't seen morale so far. Each turn, morale restores 2 health per stack. And then 1 stack is lost. I don't know what the hell that means. So let's stick to the stuff that we understand. So 5 intel when this guy completes a mission. I mean, do we care? I don't know. Additional. Let's go with the heals. That just seems like the better option here. And the stimulant as well. I think that's going to be a really cool ability as well. I think that's actually going to be excellent. So let's do this mission. We have 4 operators. Republic Intel indicates that the Coil is meeting some local gangsters at the Crescent Breakbolt dockyard. Observe this meeting to learn more about the Coil's plans on Corticilius, or something or other. Okay, fine.
Brief you on the Corticilius mission whenever you're ready.
So this guy we need to bring with us. The other guys we can choose.
What do you got for me, Bennett?
Corticilius. Trade hub for the Hosnian system. It's prosperous ecumenopolis.
I mean, city planet, Hawks.
Ah, nice. City planet.
Yeah.
I know what it means, Runa. It means there's a lot of credits moving through that town.
Yes, but you wouldn't know it in the Undercity. Overdevelopment wiped out their natural resources centuries ago, so now they import everything. You know how it is.
So it's kind of like Coruscant.
Corporations get rich off shipping contracts.
Yeah. And everybody else is left to fight for scraps.
And it looks like things are getting worse. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. We've determined the time and location of their next meet.
That looks like a really cool map.
Get down
Oh
there,
yeah.
Find out what they're up to. But please, do it quietly. We don't want to tip them off.
Quite's my middle name.
No, their middle name's Kef.
You said you weren't going to tell anybody.
Kef.
All right, let's get a team together.
Right, so it's going to be a stealth mission, is it? Everything we've had so far is just kill everybody. We'll want to... how do we do that? Edit squad. How do we replace this fucker with the new guy? Open personnel, okay. So we will bring... Where the hell is the... Oh yeah, there is. So we will bring that guy. How do we do that? How do we untick? Yeah. I mean, we don't want to dismiss him.
I'm ready to brief you on the Corticilius mission whenever you're
Remove. Oh, there you go. Add.
Like a baby nerve.
We will want to add this guy. So he's the medic. He's going to keep our team alive. He's going to keep them juiced up on stims. And that'll be perfect. Everybody's going to be drugged up out of their minds. And that's going to be perfect for problem solving and stealth. Everybody absolutely out of their minds. on drugs. I mean, these environments are really, really cool. I have to say, they've done a really good job of building the environments here.
Dockyard. Our intel indicates that the Coil is meeting local gangsters here tonight.
Copy.
I really love the third-person implementation in this game. It really fits the map designs and sort of the overall feel of the game. I mean, having this approach to a mission is just fantastic. Doesn't look like we can do much in terms of crouching and whatever, but we can look around and we can talk to people like this guy here.
Friend?
There's slug rats about.
The hell's a slug rat?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
They run these dogs. Got eyes all over. See everything that drifts in and out of here. Stay clear, stranger. You don't want to get stung.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh yeah, good tip, good tip. Oh, +3 advantage. Oh, actually, that's really, really good.
How many of them are corroded?
The more advantage we can get before even getting into combat, the more damage we're going to be able to dish out immediately. So that's going to be really, really useful, actually. So, looks like talking to these people is actually going to be genuinely useful. So, are we going to get the same if we talk to this guy as well?
Let me guess. Gone.
Gonk. Alright, no such luck. Oh, those are the guys right there. So those are the guys we're going to be spying on, yes? So if we scope from there, nice.
Look at that.
That's one of the planetary power generators. It provides energy to the upper layer of the city.
That's really, really,
All
really
their
cool.
waste gets thrown down here. Not exactly a fair trade.
I mean, this game reminds me a great deal about the Clone Troopers TV show series. And I've watched all of that series and it was just excellent. Amazing entertainment, and this game just nails that feeling, that very same Star Wars feeling, and I really, really enjoy that. That's really good. Are we supposed to walk up to these guys? Are these guys the ones we're supposed to be spying on?
Evening, friends.
Hello, friend.
So I see.
Good. Better get going.
So how about we just give you guys a grenade and we'll open this right up. Okay, we're gonna have to move around, looks like. Oh, there's an alley here. Nice. Should have had a droid.
Learned that one on Nar Shaddaa.
We'll have to actually recruit a droid. You can recruit droids as well. How do you do that, though? We actually have a mech in the compound that we can probably repair at some point.
Oh, lovely.
What the hell is that? Goo on the stuff there. They put some real effort into these environments as well. This is actually really, really good.
This should be it. Stay low.
Okay, cool. What the hell? Oh, it's more of those guys with the scars. Same as the ones we saw in the first mission.
Adam wants these distributed planet-wide. We must not disappoint her.
As long as we get paid.
You have been indiscreet.
What are you talking about?
What the hell? Oh. That's a bit of a problem.
Griff. You. With me. Dispatch them.
I guess that's
So much for the
stealth mission out of the window. Guess we'll need that advantage we racked up after all. Alright. Okay, they are bunching up quite a bit.
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's suicide to cross the slug rats?
Well, how many of these are we going to be able to scan in one go?
Smart mouth won't help you breathe at the bottom of a canal.
So it's going to be 3. 3 is going to be... Well, I guess we're just going to do that, because that's going to be 3 action points right out of the gate. Or advantage points, rather. So that's good. So advantage up 3, so now we have 6. So we only need a few more, and then we can start chucking some real damage out as well. So, lady here is our long-distance rifle. We'll actually... Actually, let's move this lady a tiny bit and see what's the range. Okay, so that's a 75% chance to hit from that range. That is actually pretty damn good. I think... What other abilities does she have? I really want to move her into hard cover, because this is going to be full cover, whereas this one is just half cover. This is... We can burn advantage to get a shot that always hits, but it doesn't do that much damage. Right, let's move her into full cover first. Let's just check out the positions of our team. This guy's here. That's fair enough. That's not too bad, actually. What kind of hit chances does he have? 55, 65. So this is the best hit chance that he's got. And how about this guy? He's got some... Oh yeah, he's got some decent chances to hit. 75 and 70% right there. So I reckon we're actually going to do that, because that'll give them debuffs. Okay, of course we missed the first shot. But now that guy's out of cover, so that's going to be quite good, actually. Now, lady here. Now, let's see. This... Oh, she's got the sweeping salvo. That's actually super good. If we could in some way sweep like a bunch of these guys. The range isn't super good though. Oh, we can actually almost reach the guy up there. What's the movement like? We could move there. Maybe we can do a sweeping salvo of all of those guys, but then we're going to be ultra exposed. Okay, let's take a shot with this lady here first. That's going to be 100%. And the guy over there is going to be 95. Let's do 100%. Let's just start there, do some damage.
Wow.
Just feels good to start with damage.
Oh, it was
And now we
nothing.
still have the ability. So let's see. That's going to do another third, roughly, of damage off of that guy. And this guy, he's going to have... Which of these people do the most damage? I forget. I think she's actually the one who does the most damage at the moment. So if this guy just takes a tiny shot at the guy over there, he'll have backup from this lady, and then we'll be doing some damage to the closest guy here as well. I think let's take our first shot at the guy here. No, actually, we'll take a shot at the 100% guy. He's got a melee weapon as well, so he's going to be charging in at us. And now the backup shot's going to come in as well, surely. No? Maybe because she doesn't have line of sight. Oh, that's right. He had an icon over him, and this guy didn't. I suppose. Well, fuck it then. We'll just shoot again. Yeah, take that. Okay, now we got this lady. She can probably shoot that guy. It's a 70% chance to hit. But I also kind of want to deal with that guy over there. If we can. So let's see if we can deal with him.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, dead. That's fantastic. Now, let's see. Does she have the ability to hit? No. That's a melee guy as well, actually. But we will actually do the overwatch on this guy because he's going to move out of cover, guaranteed. Because he's melee. And then we'll just gun him down. Oh, excellent. They're out of cover immediately. That's really good.
They're watching my position.
Unbelievable.
Excellent shooting. That guy got a proper bonk over the head as well. Ah, off to an amazing start.
They hit me.
I mean, this team really isn't doing that well. I think this is the only guy on the team that has to actually survive for the mission to progress. So all of these other guys are essentially cannon fodder, I think. But let's not take any action with this guy. So let's recruit her assistance for now, and then we'll take a shot at the guy over there.
They're still up.
That'll cancel his overwatch. Oh, he's got like one hit point left. Damn it. So what does this cost us? This costs us 1 action point. Set up a position for accurate shooting and gain 4 stacks of lethal. So basically you spend an action point to do that. So maybe we should have done that to begin with. We have to learn these abilities. Right, so I don't like these people who are just in our faces here. Is there any penalty for them being ultra close like this? Actually, let's move ourselves here. Now we're gonna use to reduce their chances of hitting and do damage at the same time.
They're not down yet.
Yeah, so they're now both disoriented, which is good for us because they have like a 20% decreased chance of hitting us as well. Let's see, we could very nearly kill that guy. How many action points do we have left? Can any of these people shoot?
Ready.
So she can shoot one more and definitely kill that guy if we wanted to. Or is there anybody we can kill outright? Maybe we can kill that guy over there. Right, let's just do damage for that guy there. Oh, will you look at that? Now that ability triggered. I was wondering why it didn't trigger for the guy over there. But okay, that's cool. No. I think we'll want to try... Can we hit that guy over there? That's a 35% chance to hit, though. But that would take him off the board. Oh, and now we can probably... Yeah, get some more advantage going as well. So we still have our 3 action points, so I think we will want to recover our advantage as much as we can. And that's the only place where we can get 3 in one go. Now, if we were to move... Still only 65%. So this lady... I think we'll do Overwatch on that guy over there. So if he moves to take any kind of a shot or do anything at all, he will be dead. And we can't shoot again because she requires 2 action points to shoot. So if we use this guy... I mean, that guy's right in front of us, and we only have a 65% chance of hitting him. He's like like having a 65% chance of hitting the ear in front of your weapon. It just doesn't make sense, does it? I really want to keep killing that guy. What kind of chance of hitting does she have? That's a 65% chance as well, because he's behind cover, probably. And this guy as well has a 90% there and a 65 there. But I really want to hit that guy, so if we can hit him with this one... Oh yeah, that's actually ideal. Now let's see, can we use one of our points to get to cover? That would be amazing. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Get ourselves out of the way.
I'm listening.
Now this guy's going to take a shot at Mr. 65% over there. And that's another hit. That is fine shooting right there. And then we'll move him into full cover. We could shoot again, but I don't like the cost of doing that. Now, heal 30% of the target ally's health. Cannot be used on droids. I think it's just going to heal himself, isn't he? Because he's the one who's taking the most damage. That's amazing. And if we can kill that guy, that would be fantastic. It's a coin toss. Slightly better than the coin toss, but we'll take it. Yeah, he's dead. Fantastic. That is really, really good, actually. Now, we don't have much action points left. We could set up... I mean, that guy's probably going to try and move over here to get a firing position on us. So I suppose a 65% chance of hitting is probably... It's better than nothing, so we'll do that. Alright, so this is actually going slightly better than I feared it would. Now, of course, that guy had to take a hit in the face immediately upon me saying that. But, you know, that's fine, whatever.
Drop one. Big win.
Oh. I seem to have spoken too soon. So we need to kill all of these guys on the double. We will use her.
Check.
Oh, let's take a little shot at the guy. See, are we going to use recon again to get our advantage up? We could also use our ability, right? So if we do that... Oh, fuck it. Forgot about the Overwatch.
Now that ain't right.
Fantastic. We got an achievement for missing a 90% or greater chance of hitting shot. That's exactly what we wanted. That's really good. That's just amazing. Okay, so we'll take a shot at that guy again. Give him the solid debuff. Now we're gonna see if we can shoot him with this here lady. So we'll give ourselves the improved chance of hitting and the improved critical hit chance. Bang. Now I reckon one more shot might kill that guy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And now there's gonna be a ranged issue here. So let's, I think... Grant an ally an additional action points. Who are we going to grant that to? We can hold off, I suppose. That's going to spend 3 advantage. Are we going to grab a couple more advantage? So what are the chances of hitting here? It's a 45 chance. And this guy, can this guy move down here? That's going to be 2. So that's going to be a good idea, I think. Now this guy can shoot that guy with 100% chance to hit.
Pew pew!
Pew pew! That's really good. That's actually not too shabby. Now he's all out of action points. He's a bit susceptible to flanking from here, but you know, that's probably going to be fine. Now we could run down there and smash that guy out of cover as well. How much is that going to cost us? That's going to cost us 1 action point. And it's going to push the guy... Okay, it's going to actually cost us 2 action points. And it's not really going to do anything for us at the moment. It's not going to do anything for us at the moment, because nobody else can shoot at him and do much of anything. Except for that guy there. So if we move down there, that's going to be a 65% chance of hitting. That's going to be a 100% chance of hitting. But does that mean that he will also have a 100% chance of hitting us? I don't know, actually. It might. So this might not be a brilliant tactical maneuver, but we will take it. Now we'll take our final shot with this here guy as well. No target is available. We'll just do that then, I suppose. Alright, cool. Cool. Damn it. We should have covered this area here as well. Oh, well, that's fair enough. Bang.
Dang, I'm hot today.
Well done.
It was nothing.
Okay, they're coming in up there.
More company. Looks like close support.
And over there.
You aren't walking away from this, stupid.
Well, that's not necessarily ideal. It's not like we're doing super duper well. And now that I think about it, we didn't really bring any sort of area of effect damage with us. Is she gonna be able to hit that guy? What's her? No, she can't hit any of these guys. What about this guy? Is he gonna be able to hit anyone? Yeah, he's gonna be able to hit that guy. So if she includes our man here,
Follow my lead.
he'll provide backup, and she can take a shot at this nice gentleman over there.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be a guaranteed hit as well. That's not too shabby, actually. Now, we really want to kill that guy. But he's still going to have a sliver. It would be super convenient to have some real grenades or something.
What's the play?
I should have actually changed the grenades, because you can change who has grenades. Heal a single ally, okay. We will heal the lady this time. We'll use an action point for that. Now we're gonna run... no, that's 2 action points. I think we're going to run there. That'll get us in cover from these guys up here. And these guys down here aren't going to be able to shoot us anyway, because they'll have to come all of this way. So, well, they might, actually. But, you know, whatever. I'll shoot this guy. That'll kill him.
Well.
I don't know what morale does. Does anybody know what morale does? I mean, if you know what morale does, then do feel free to let us know in the chat. Because I haven't got the foggiest idea what that does. I feel like she's going to want to have Overwatch, because these 2 guys are probably going to come to the fence here. Will we want her to get up here, though? No, because then these guys are going to rush her, and these guys are melee. 2 of these are melee, so we're going to have to actually run to our position to damage us. These guys are ranged, so I'm a bit more worried about the guys up there.
Alright.
I think, for now, I'm just going to shoot this guy, and that's a 100% chance to hit, and we can shoot him 3 times. So I think we're just going to do that. That's actually going to give us the ambush ability as well. So now that we have 10 advantage, that's going to be able to do some serious damage here. I think we're going to want to move her. I'm thinking we'll want to move her here because I'm sort of envisioning that they're going to take position up here, right? So then she's going to be in bullish cover. I'm not sure to what extent height negates that advantage. And then the stacks of lethal will then be void when she moves. So what if we... She is in cover from here, though. So actually, what if we just do this instead? Because then I'm thinking they'll have to come into this cone here to shoot at her, and if they do that, she'll be able to shoot them first. She may even land a critical hit as well. And this lady here, I kind of want her in position where she is. I don't want to move her because these guys are going to come in presumably down here. 2 of them are melee, so they're going to have to come to us. One's ranged, so you may have to move up here. But then again, I'm thinking I'm not going to do anything with her at the moment. I'm actually 80%. That'll be fine because they'll have to come to us. So I'm thinking Overwatch is going to be fine. It's probably not ideal, but it's... Oh yeah, look at that. Exactly what we thought was going to happen. But now she did take a bit of damage, but you know, whatever. We'll get our medic to patch him up. Excellent. Both of the melee guys went a completely different direction than we thought they would. That's perfect. That's, in fact, ideal. Alright, medic. Can he heal from there? Oh, it's only 2 per combat. Amazing. That's excellent. It's perfect, actually. So we'll actually want to move her a bit farther away, where it's going to be difficult for the guys to hit her. Because she's got much better range than some of these other guys. But then again, this guy's going to get absolutely annihilated as well. Let's see, what can we do with this? So we can instantly kill. That's got a 40% chance of hitting, so it's not super good. What about these other guys? That's a 25%. Well, 40% is still a bit of a coin toss, isn't it? But we can. How many action points do we need? Does it say we need? We can do it once per turn. But it doesn't cost... Oh, it uses all advantage. But it doesn't cost us an action point. So let's try this, actually. But no, that doesn't negate... It only negates the distance. Let's actually try that. Because now we've shot out his covers. That's going to give us a much better chance of hitting. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. We're going to kill that guy. Dead. That's amazing. Now, let's move our lady. She has got very, very few hit points left. I really, really want to move her. And I really want to be able to... Max health. We can actually do that. That would be good. That uses 1 action point. Take that. So she's now got some extra action points as well. Now let's see what else she can hit. She can hit that guy and that guy. And this guy can hit who? See if we move him a bit. He can hit that guy at 55%. 35% on the guy over there. I think we're going to do that. We're certainly going to want him in cover, if nothing else. Now we're going to use the backup function
Double up on this
to
one.
get some backup from this lady here. And then we're going to take a shot at this guy here. And it doesn't actually matter if the shot hits or not, because we're going to be doing damage anyway. Now it's obviously going to be ideal if we can land the shot. But it's not strictly necessary. Oh yeah, but we did.
Finishing the
Now the
job.
backup shot as well. Oh, look at that. A shame she wasn't in range to shoot the guy, otherwise she would have killed him with a finishing ability. I mean, that's actually turning out to be a lot more useful than I thought it would, but it does mean that he's just gonna have to be, or she's gonna have to be in range for that to work. We can hit that guy. Can we hit anybody else? Have really, really poor chances for hitting, though. So we can use one. I think we're going to do that, and then we're going to try and kill that last guy, because any guy we kill is a guy that's not going to be able to do damage to us. Right, that's a miss, but it does mean that he's now out of cover. So we're going to kill him with the lady. Now that guy, that's a 45% chance to hit. We can use our advantage. We can reduce his chances of hitting us, which is good. I think we'll do that. That's going to do damage and prevent him from hitting us slightly.
If you were smart, you'd surrender now.
So if we're lucky, that's going to negate some of the damage he can potentially deal to us. The other guy's a 5% chance to hit, though. Yeah, let's focus fire on this guy, really.
Missed?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Won't make that mistake again.
But now he's going to have to come closer. He's going to run here now, I reckon. So that's not going to be ideal. But we will be able to hit him with this lady here. So that's actually good. If we get a critical hit, it may even die.
Well shot.
Yeah, but no such luck.
This old thing.
But actually, I mean, we know that he's going to be running in this direction more likely than not. Because he's going to want to flank these people here or this lady here. So if we do this, we may actually just kill him. I'm thinking we're going to do that. Oh, but of course he died, so it's not ideal. Thought she was going to be in cover there. Oh, look at that, he's dead as well. Perfect, perfect. That's really good. That's actually excellent. That's just what we wanted, actually.
Lucky.
Exactly as planned. Now we're going to take a shot at this guy first. So let's deal with one problem at a time. Now let's have this guy heal our buddy. We're gonna need more bodies here.
That's sweet.
We're gonna juice him up on some stims as well. And now this guy, he's gonna be able to heal this lady. So let's do that.
Much appreciated, Hawks.
And now she came back with full health as well, because he has this ability or this attachment or whatever that enables that. But this lady is now going to have a slightly reduced chance of hitting though, so it's not ideal. Now let's see, who's left? There's only these two guys left, so presumably if we can survive this, then we're golden. So I'm going to move him here. I guess I'm just gonna shoot that guy. And now she's gonna use backup from her. And she's now gonna attack this guy.
Gotcha.
And that's a critical hit as well. And he's dead. Just immediately dead. Fantastic. Now, is she gonna be able to hit the last guy? No. No targets available. So that guy is going to have a horrible time trying to hit our people down here. I'm going to move this guy into cover. She's still going to be able to fire on the guy. I'm going to move him into cover right there. So she's going to be the only one that he's going to have a reasonably decent chance of hitting. When we move our lady here. Now she's not going to be able to hit this man from where she is anyway. So we can move there with 2 action points. We can move there with 1. So if we do, can we zoom? I can't see a bloody thing. We move him there. Damn it. It's a bit tricky, this. How can we see the chances of hitting if we're like this then? That's no chance of hitting, but also no chance of him hitting us. So then presumably he's gonna come down, either he's gonna move here to fire, or he's gonna move here. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he might be coming this way. So we'll just do that in case he moves past there. Oh, he can jump the fence. I mean, nobody told us he could do that. Well, now we know. Okay, we only need 1 action point to go there, so now we can smash that guy. Let's just check if you can hit him. It's a bit fiddly this, because if they can't actually see them, then they won't actually attack on the backup function either. Alright, so now we're just gonna hit this guy. Bang.
Stand aside. Next one's
Bang. And now we're gonna use our remaining advantage, just kill him. It's a 50% chance to hit. Can we improve that? I mean... Oh, because he's downed, right? So his maximum chance to hit is 85%. Alright, I get it. So this is gonna be... It's gonna be a miss, is it? Oh, yeah! Oh, that's a good miss. That is a brilliant miss right there. Okay, we're gonna shoot him again. Bang. Dead. That will do. That will do just fine.
Ground team to Quezon. We found your coil, all right.
Any idea what they're planning?
Seems they're running some large-scale shipping operation with the help of local smugglers. They got away with the cargo before we could see what they're hauling. They left behind the cargo manifest. Toko Po Toyco. And we're gonna need to learn more about
That
these.
sounds highly suspicious.
Solid copy. Let's get back to the den and see what we can piece together.
Right, so we injured 2 operators on this run. And we learned something valuable as well. We're gonna need somebody who can do area of effect damage. So we're gonna need our trooper back. We're very much gonna need our trooper back with the rocket and the grenade. But he should be healed now too, because he was in sickbay, I believe. So he should be the one who's now been healed. Oh yeah, here's the injuries. I was wondering, like, what the hell are the injuries? But here they are. So, 2 of these guys sustained injuries. That's no good. That's actually pretty shit as far as missions go, I think. This guy seems to be back in the working order, so that's fine. We have available... Okay, so the black market's now unlocked. Maybe we can now upgrade something else. Let's see. I think first order of business is going to be to upgrade the med bay. So now we get an extra bed. And, I mean, from how this is going, we're definitely going to need that extra bed. So we're going to have to put some person in here immediately. I mean, this guy might actually be needed for the next mission. I don't actually know. But I will want... I mean, having this guy with high hit chances is quite good. Right, but I feel like our sniper can probably be replaced by area of effect damage. So let's kill her. Well, let's heal him first. Why not? Why not? Then we'll replace him with some solid area of effect damage on the next mission. Now, what is the next mission? We'll have to take a look, but before we do that, let's just have a look at, see what's going on there. Focus tree. So who's got a lot? This guy has quite a lot. So this ability up here is gonna makes him basically stand back up when he's down. So he's gonna stand back up on his own when he goes down. So on the next time it's his turn, he's gonna stand back up. So if he gets down by an enemy, he's gonna stand back up immediately, essentially, at the end of the enemy turn. And he's gonna do that at full health. So this ability is actually extremely powerful. It did have some other ones as well, like melee damage. And another one with melee damage and dazing. But dazing, it says, only works once per combat. So it doesn't work once per combat, but one target can only be dazed once per combat. And then we have the rocket. So I'm kind of keen on upgrading the rocket as well, because it's just extremely powerful, isn't it? So now it's going to do a bit more damage as well, which is good. I didn't really like a lot of the specializations for a lot of these other guys. Effective range. And this guy has, whatever. We're not going to worry too much about this. Let's just check where the grenade is. Who has the grenade? Let's go to the utilities here and check who's got the grenade. Okay. So that's a trooper. He's now back from the med bay, so we'll be able to use him next time. So that's going to be fine. Now we have a superior trauma kit, which is going to be a 20% chance of the healed ally not being injured. That's actually extremely good. How many credits do we have? 3.2 thousand. Basic adjuster, targeting scope. Reduces the chance to hit penalty provided by an enemy's cover by 10%. That's really good. Reinforced underlay increases defense by 1. I'm actually kind of keen on the trauma kit. Because if we do that, we can use the trauma kit first. And the regular one second. Will that count as 2 items? Let's just buy it and see how that works. So if we go back into the armory and we check out the utilities. Yeah. So check this out. Now we have 2 of the trauma kits. So we have a basic trauma kit, and we have the superior trauma kit. So, actually, we can give this to a fourth person. So this guy has the grenade. Mr. Blue here has the med pack. So this guy, let's give the med pack to him. Because he's actually up and running, whereas the other guy is still injured. And she doesn't have one, so she can have the superior med pack, or trauma kit. So that's actually really, really good. That's a really good setup. I was hoping it wasn't just going to get added to this one, but became an additional item. So that's actually really good. Two of these trauma kits could actually be exceptionally useful. Now we do have some additional space for modifications here as well, but like I've said before, I'll leave it to the viewers to decide, you know, what we do in terms of modifications to our squad here. I'll leave the main guy as he is, but you know, whatever you guys want to do to the squad, we'll do that. So let's just check this out real quick.
Boardroom drama on Cato Nemoidia.
An associate director in the Trade Federation recently fled Cato something or other following a failed coup against Viceroy Gunray. We just found out they're holed up on the ring of Catherine. They've been sending a coded broadcast requesting Republic asylum in exchange for information. This opportunity just landed in our backyard. How should we handle the separatist defector?
Actually, yes.
Wow.
Threaten them for intel. Oh, this is cool. So now our team is going to have an opinion. So everybody is against, or almost everybody is against selling them out to the Trade Federation. Oh, these guys are douchebags, so they like the idea. Like this blue guy is just so juiced up on tranquilizers anyway, so he doesn't know what the hell is going on anyway. So that's why he's there. Threaten them for credits. Help them contact the Republic. I mean, all of these guys hate that. The Republic Trooper, though, loves that. Choices. So, our Trooper, I mean, he hates threatening them for intel, and he hates threatening them for credits. He does like helping them to contact the Republic. I mean, it seems like these are the two options that are sort of the path of the least resistance here in terms of who agrees and who's against and so on. But I mean... So we're not going to be threatening them, I think. Because is that the kind of outfit we want to be? Do we want to be threatening people? No, I think not. Like, we're mercenaries, we do a job. But we're not necessarily douchebags. It's like, we don't threaten people if we don't have to, right? So... We're not going to be dicks about the whole thing. We're just going to be, you know, focused on the job. That's that. So if they want to get to the Republic... So this is going to get us 1,000 credits. Now we know what we need the credits for, so now suddenly credits seem a bit more useful as well. This one's going to gain us 5 influence. But I think... I mean, somebody's going to be against either option, but I do think we're going to help them contact the Republic, right? It just seems like the most sensible choice. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna help them contact the Republic, which is gonna give us 5 influence in Zone Besh. Every person you help, every backroom deal will improve your relationship with the people in that zone. Now, I don't know what that means.
We made the right call.
But I'm thinking we'll probably do that. Now, a lot of these bonds now decreased, which is bad, because bonds are good because they buff your characters in significant ways. So now, those buffs are utterly in the toilet. So, the defector thanked us profusely for our help. Within the cycle, an unmarked shuttle arrived at their hideaway and carried them away, along with whatever secrets they had. Okay, cool. You know, that's fine. So this guy gained bond with Hawks, which I suppose is the person making the decisions, so that makes sense. These guys lost bond with Hawks. But they didn't lose any bond with each other, though. So I suppose that's good. Well, you know, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Well, let's just have a little peek and see what that did. Alright, your actions, both large and small, have an impact on the galaxy. Open the Influence tab. Okay, so now we're gonna have to do that first. Completing operations and tactical missions will award influence within the respective zone. Gain enough influence and you'll unlock a zone reward. Zone rewards can be powerful items or upgrades. Contacts represent valuable local allies willing to vouch for Zero Company, granting a large burst of influence when assigned to a specific zone. Look across the galaxy zones and dispatch your newly acquired contact to accelerate your alliances. Okay, cool. 2,500 credits. So that's for tier 1 in Zone Genth. This one here, presumably, yeah. Right, so can we see... Okay, so here we can see what the tier rewards are as well. Improved black market, so that's +1 item at the black market. Unknown exotic item.
That's why they're called
so
secret
Zone
missions.
Besh, isn't that the area where we gained influence with the Republic? So there we'll get a repulsor unit, which increases movement. We'll get +2 focus points. And... oh, for all operators, so it's kind of significant. And a weightless stabilizer, which provides a 33% chance to gain evasion when firing this blaster. If the operator didn't already have the effect. Okay, so... oh, and Medpack Mark IV. Okay, so a lot of these zone rewards are actually kind of good. So I suppose it's a good thing to know who you want to be aligned to. And then focus towards those areas. But I do want to kind of roleplay this a tiny bit, so we're not going to be doing things that are just complete nonsense just because we're getting points with one zone or another. So I think we're going to have to sort of keep that in mind. Right, we have 2 contacts, so we can send them somewhere. Okay, so who has the best? So 1 roster capacity, but we're not at full capacity just yet, but we may very well be full really soon. So black market, I don't really care about the +1 item at the moment. So I guess the +2 focus points. Oh, and +4 health for all operators. That's actually going to be quite significant. So I think we're going to send the guy there. Let's do that. So that's +7 influence. And if we send 1 more, we're going to unlock this immediately. But the question is, are we going to unlock this immediately, or do we want to have something else as well? So +20 bond experience for everyone. And then +250 credits each mission as well. Actually, I'm kind of keen on reaching this as soon as possible for the max health for all the operators. It just seems like the option that's going to increase the survivability of the entire team with the extra padding here and the medpack here. But this one also does the same. It's going to give us a trauma kit, but this is the same as the one we already have. Increases max health. Dazes all units in a target area. So when they're dazed, that's also pretty good. So actually, there's a lot of good things that you can upgrade into here. So a lot of these are actually super, super good. But then again, let's just do this one, because then they'll unlock one thing. So then we can just focus on that, get that done, and then we can move on to something else later. So I think that'll be fine. So +1 roster, that's really good. So now I know the value of having more people as well, because our people are going to go down at a fairly rapid rate, aren't they? I mean, it's not like the last mission was a smashing success. Capable, so close to medium range, sure. Fortitude. Gains additional defense when injured. And it's got the soldier specialization as well. What specialization does our trooper have? I want to have... He is... Where the hell do you see his specialization? He's a soldier. So what I'm wondering is it the soldier skill that's going to give us the RPG? Well, let's find out. So we're gonna... What the hell? What the hell? Oh, there she is. I was worried this all got messed up somehow when we switched screens. But okay, soldier. But now I notice this is a heavy. Heavily armored and tough as nails. These operators specialize in survivability and soaking up enemy attacks while out in the open. Oh, and can temporarily gain invulnerable. Well, actually, I kind of like this guy now. I guess we can just grab both of them. And I like Lara as well. Miss Lara can come on the team as well. We have one more slot. So assault, we have that. Scout, gunslinger, espionage. Multi-target blaster attacks. Yeah, let's go with soldier. I really want to have another person who can do the RPGs. I'm hoping that's going to be a soldier trait. So let's now check that. So if I go into the focus tree. So this lady, she's a soldier. Yeah, look at that. So that's the RPG strike right there. That's exactly what we wanted. So she starts off with 6 of these points. So we can chuck him into the RPG almost immediately. And this increases defense by +2 while the operator is injured. Okay. Let's chuck 3 into the RPG. And then we'll save the rest. I'm not sure yet how good and how useful the melee damage is. But it does increase the throw range of grenades, though. And dazing. And it does 12, 13, so it does a fair bit of damage. I mean, we could do that. It is kind of good to daze a target, but I'm also thinking that if you rush up to somebody and you hit him over the head, you are more likely than not going to be out of cover, and you're going to be on the same side of cover as the enemy, meaning that it's going to be quite straightforward for them to shoot you a lot of the time. So I'm not sure about the melee skills, so that's why I'm going to hold off on the melee skills, I think, for now, until I actually see them in practice and how useful they are. Alright, so this is going to taunt all enemies in the target area, forcing them to attack this operator. Also increases defense by +2 for the rest of this turn. This is actually a really good skill if we can pair it with something else. Alright, gain 2 stacks of retaliation. So after this unit is attacked, retaliation triggers and allows a reaction shot against the attacker. 1 stack is lost after this attack. So this could actually be really cool, because you can rack up a bunch of stacks, and then you can taunt everybody, and then they're gonna shoot you, and then you're gonna be retaliating. Applies 1 stack of invulnerable to this operator. Alright, so that uses an action point. This one uses an action point, and this uses advantage. That's actually a really, really good combination. Because then you can activate these, and then shoot, and then use this one with the advantage. And then max health is going to be useful as well. I think this is actually the only operator that we've seen so far where every single one of these traits are just immediately and obviously useful. The question is, though, if he's invulnerable, is the enemy gonna see and know that he's invulnerable? Like, are they gonna then just not shoot the guy and shoot somebody else instead? Because if that's the case, then this ability is garbage. But maybe not if you combine it with this one, maybe? Because then you'll force them to attack the guy. So yeah, we'll go with that for now. And then we'll save up and we'll get some of these other ones as well, I reckon. But actually, this is a tricky one because I want all of these. Like, more health, that's really good. Retaliation seems like an excellent skill. I mean, all of these just seem really, really good. And the taunting of enemies combined with invulnerability and retaliation, again, fantastic. So I think this is the first operator where we're just going to want all of these. Let's go for the retaliation as well while we're at it. You know, may as well. May as well. And all of these other guys, they don't really have abilities that are that cool. So we can have Ambush 3. Oh yeah, so this increases damage by +3. So I think this one's actually really good. We've used this one quite a bit for this guy. So I think this is going to increase survivability of the team by killing more people. So again, actually quite good. And we will want to increase the range of this as well. So I think next time we have enough focus points on the guy, we'll want to increase this as well. Because this gives us advantage for everybody inside the circle. Which is, again, extremely useful. And we will... Ooh, that goes from 20 to 24 up from 12. Okay. Allowing the next attack to critically hit. Yeah. We'll definitely want that. That's a really good skill, actually. Especially if you combine that with, like, a high damage attack, then you're just going to destroy somebody immediately. Alright, cool. That is really, really, really cool. But, alright, I think with that said, guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I thank you all for watching. I really, really do appreciate you guys coming out to watch. I hope you come back for the next one. Do remember to smash that like and subscribe button, especially if you want to see more of this in the future. And I think we'll keep streaming this game. I'm not going to be online every day, but, you know, I'm going to be online occasionally and streaming this game. So, I hope to see you guys in the next one. And thanks again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys later.
Did you wait too long? Tell him that you love him, but he's already gone, darling. Did you make two wrongs? Know that daddy never made a right before, darling. You were never made to be the judge, darling. He never changed his way for me to budge, darling. It's feeling like a cold dark wind and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat, yeah. It's feeling like a cold dark wind and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like it's nothing. Through the cold dark winter. Did you say goodbye, knowing damn well everybody gon' die someday? Did you waste my time, knowing damn well we can press rewind? One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like it's nothing. Through the cold dark winter. It's feeling like a cold dark winter and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to leave, yeah. It's feeling like a cold dark winter and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to leave. One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like it's nothing. Through the cold dark winter. It's feeling like a cold dark winter. It's feeling like a cold, dark winter and the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. Yeah. It's feeling like a cold, dark winter and the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. It's feeling like a cold, dark winter and the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. Yeah. It's feeling like a cold, dark winter and the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. to the cages, cages of cages.